Alrighty, guys and gals. How are you? What's going on? We're back in City Skylines. In the little budding town of, well, I've called it Santa Cruz. Can't remember what the name of the map is. You can see me choose the map in the first episode. Pretty sure this was a content creator map. I think David pointed that out to me. David also tried to explain to me about, I think it's just the forestry and the oil industry, where you double up on these zones. And David, I'm probably still screwing it up, man. But he's trying. He's doing everything he can. There's only so much he can do for somebody like me. Anyway, last episode, we put in the college university area over here. A lot of work to do over there. We also put in this lovely little football field here that kind of ties into the high school. That makes sense to me. And we've got demands across the board. I think what I'm going to do here, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. I think I need to tie this in, though. Because we're taking deliveries down here from way over here. And they're just kind of, everybody's forced on this road. But I also like the idea of eventually coming up and over a bridge across here, which means I'll have to rework this. Maybe we could tie it here. Let's tell you what, let me grab this. Let's try again. Anyway, I hope you guys and gals are doing well today. Sure do. Does that make any sense to do that? Maybe. We'll see. It kind of ties that area in a little bit better. So they can come up here, jump down this way, get down here a little bit quicker. Da, da, da. And we could fill in here a little bit more as well. This area here is interesting. I'm not sure what I want to do here. Anyway, we'll figure all of that out. Not sure why I've not zoned in here. Let me get the old tree brush out here. And let's get rid of this. Let's take this power line. Whoops. I don't want that. Got to let the money build up a little here. We don't have much. I'm going to do that so that I can get rid of this. Eventually, hopefully we can eventually get rid of these power lines altogether, but that works for right now. And then I can put a few more low-density houses in here. Don't think we're going to jump across there, so I may as well just do that. Guess we could put a few more high-density things down here. High-density things. Sure. How about... Probably want to run a road here before I zone in. Let's see. A little bit unusual there. I think I'm okay with it. What are the chances of me mimicking this curve? Probably 0, if we're being honest. It's probably the best I could do. Something like that. Actually, if I come out to there, then I can tie in here. Too short. I really, really dislike that. Do I want to break that to connect there? I don't think I do, but I do want to connect to this road here. So what I do is I pause. We'll do this. I guess I'm okay with that. No, I do not want that little store there. We want to keep this shopping here? Maybe we do. Not sure why I've not zoned commercial here yet. May as well. Do. Let's see. We'll do that. That's unusual as hell. Do that. A lot of shopping in here. Do I want to continue running these high-density buildings along here? I think maybe we I think we do. I think we do. And do I want to keep putting them in 4 at a time here? I think I also want the answer to be yes there. Let's double speed here. Looks like we're starting to bounce out with the education a little bit, starting to catch up. We're getting there. But that's really the reason I've not put any offices in. And industrial seems like it's balanced for right now. I don't want to go too much too quick because you'll oftentimes run into, we don't have enough. We have too many goods. We need more buyers for our product. I don't like seeing that message. All right, we're taking care of the need for the housing. We've got elementary. It looks like we're covered here. Looks like I put. Boy, that is broken. I think I've got to click on the high school. Yeah, to change that. I don't know why that's happening. Something is broken there. Same thing with the library. Interesting. But if I click on the library, then I can switch it. Let's see. I have no library right now. It actually doesn't. I was reading. It doesn't actually add that much, and it's a little bit of an expense. It just slightly increases. But what does it do? It gives a small bonus to education within the radius. So wish there was a little bit more detail there. Like, I don't really know how to read that. What does that mean? Is it 0.01%? Is it 5%? Do another football field here. Let's take a look at, let's see, how about, let's do baseball over here. That's a community baseball. It doesn't really fit there. It's a little bit too large. Oh my gosh. Do we have anything small? Doesn't look like it. That's it. That's all the baseball. What about soccer? Let's see what the options are here. Well, it's kind of like a little, like this. This is actually perfect. Doesn't fit there, does it? No, it has to go one side or the other. All right, we'll put it on this side. And then I'm going to use move it to see if I can... Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. Let's grab a couple of these trees here. Can I select the tree? No. But I think we figured out what tree that is. It's the eastern cottonwood. All right. There it is. Put that in my hand. Let's kind of blend in here a little bit. It's not the most wonderful looking tree, but yeah, I should be able to do that as well. And let's on this side as well. Yeah. Yeah, can dig that. Dun, 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 dun. Right on the corners there. Yeah, that looks like a high school. Yes, it does. If I got in the habit of putting a little playground behind, that would work out well. You could tie that together as well. How's that education looking there as far as the university? We're just getting educated people in here. 100 grand. It's the administrative building. Got to let some money. These buildings are quite expensive, so I could put some more stuff down, and we will, but I want to wait because if we don't, I'm just going to be blowing chunks of money. I do want a stadium in here of some sort to support the college here, but we can't really afford that right now. But going to start thinking about tying this together here. I've got this kind of unusual area back here I could also do something with. You know what I might actually do here? I think... Let's have somebody take one for the team. As we do. Give me the tree brush here. Let's get rid of this. And what we're going to do... We're going to put a large park in here. Is that what that is? It is a park with trees. It doesn't say that this increases land value. You think every park would raise the land value, but they don't all say it. So I don't know that if they do. This is why I pretty much always go for the dog park, because it says specifically. But this has a green radius too. Like, what's the difference? It's the same thing. I mean, it seems to be the same thing. So let's see if that affects the land value. Kind of weird. I mean, it's not weird, but what we need to do is blend this in a little more, I think. Where's that? We can just use these, right? Just use these to kind of blend in here. I'm surprised that stuff isn't popping in there. Maybe. Get rid of these down here. A little too close. To the water. Okay. I'm all right with that. There's a little park back there. Maybe time to expand here a little bit. Got a ton of area to work with. Let's see. Look at my forestry area here. I'm going to put a little bit more storage. Where's my storage buildings here? That is a large storage area. I only have a few production buildings, I believe. I don't want to get unbalanced here. What happened? Oh, I've got the end of the year. All right. 38 students. We have a plus 70 attractiveness. I don't know what the base is there. Tuition fees, $5. We have some new stuff unlocked. Well, I already had the administration building, I'm pretty sure. Toga parties. What? Okay. All right. I don't know how useful that is. $25,000. What is this? This is a production building. It's a sawmill. Let me see. If I go to here, okay. So not all of these are production. This is actually barely part of the deal there. My God. Sawmill. Let's put in this over here. I don't know if raw materials. Yeah, I guess there's just no way around that. Got plenty here that's going to be coming. Just 2 stars there. That's enough for right now. And I'm hoping we're doing enough exporting here. They can get right out into the highway really quickly. Hope that's enough for right now. We do have the train line here, but again, in my experience, it's a money sink. You just don't make any money off of it. You just lose money constantly. It seems to be what happens there. Eventually we'll work that in. See if we can. All right. 86 grand here. Let's see. What do we want to do back here? That's the groundskeeping building. We have no students there. Some in this one. So this is massive overkill. Just going to delete that. That is an upkeep to do that. And we have a ton of room. So if there's no students in there, it's really not worth having that there. But let's look at, let's see. University campus area. The study hall. It does increase the attractiveness. Wow, it's a massive building here. We'll put the study hall here. Actually, put it over here. Let's use move it to get this a little bit better here. We can. Makes sense for it to be match up there since that's where the parking is. This needs to pull back. Let's see if I can tie a path here. Let's see, where's my university path? They're here. With decorations. This is so... That's pointless to have there. I've never understood why you never have been able to snap to this stuff. So, I mean, I can put a path in here, but I have to manually... Something just leveled up. I think that's what happened. It's a weird sound, but I think that's what happened there. So if I turn everything off here, I have to do this. Just kind of put it, and then just use move it. Try again. Use move it to tie them together. It doesn't. Let's actually move this down here. It doesn't make sense for it to be there. So the paths don't really gel with the asset is a problem. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to move these manually to see if I can create like a little border here. Not a border, but just tie these together. But I don't need this one. I want to do this to kind of give it the appearance that this is a border here. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Now it looks like it's integrated a little bit. But we need one on the other side. Yes, we do. Whoops. Grab this. What the hell? All right, I'm okay with that. It looks crooked to me. I don't know why. Oh, you know what it is? It's this dotted line that makes this look like it's not straight. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time there. We have plenty of detailing to do. Did we get a star over here? Is that what happened? Yeah, we got a star. So that sound we heard was this leveling up over there. We'd probably have to put way more buildings in here for this to level. do, do. Do, 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 do. Well, it looks like we're balancing out here on the educated people thing. So I'll tell you what I think we'll do. We'll put offices here along this little corridor here. We'll keep them off. We'll keep from zoning there. So they face this one road here. And hopefully we've got enough people to work. Do we have university parks that I can throw in? I think we did, didn't we? We've got like these fountains. This doesn't say that it has any kind of effect. So it's just for looks. Oh, no, it increases attractiveness and land value. Well, I'm a fan of putting these down then. Oh, you can actually, so this is nice that you can do that and it pops. What the hell is that? You crazy college kids, you. What the hell is going on over there? It's fucking whistling and shit. Get your shit together, man. That's annoying as balls. All right. You guys okay here? 6 of 8 workers, 8 of 8, 6 of 6. So these, there's no need for educated workers here. They just need educated and well-educated. It looks like we have no need for, well, they have highly educated. They're being filled in. Okay. Cool. Well, if they're okay, then I'll continue to put some offices in here. Little office park over here. This will be quite a reworking if I choose to elevate this. Well, I mean, maybe not. I could just like start elevating from here, but a lot of this stuff is going to get taken out. I'll do that just in case I bring these roads out. I don't know if I'm going to, but who knows? Maybe. Maybe, baby. A little shopping over here. I don't know. Do we really? I don't think we do. I think we're okay. I gotta do something, though. This is looking weird, just the way that this comes to a halt. And maybe we can start filling in this. Maybe just around the outside here and leave this. I don't want to zone to this road. I like the idea of leaving that open. The question is, what would we put? Maybe some nice little. Maybe this is the center. Courthouse, stuff like that, maybe in here. But I feel like we're going to need. Let's see. I think I could get under that. I'll tell you what. Let's turn everything on. What we're going to do here. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to mimic this over here. Now that does put lights here. Let's get rid of those. Get rid of that. Yeah, now we can do something here. We need to make some cut-throughs here. I wonder if I should have tied that in. Probably should have tied that in. Because it forces everything here. If I did this. I think I like that. I think that's okay. So let's see. What do we have for, like... Do we have, like, a courthouse? Basketball arena? The White Havens Mansion. Interesting. Oh, there's a courthouse. Does it look like... Holy crap. Okay, it's like a city hall, man. What do you mean courthouse? That's nuts. I don't like it off to the side. That's quite the feature when you come into town, right? Let's center it, though. Actually, what I'm going to do is pull this back. We're going to take... Let me see. How do I feel about that? Do I feel a way about it? I don't not feel a way. I don't know. Don't really know what that means. I don't think I need a road to drive around it. It does look a little bit weird, though. Tell you what, let's do this. I want to move this. I don't like the way this is broken right here. Just move everything over. I feel like I need it back here now for sure, right? But I definitely have to pull these out. I'm going to do that. Let's see if I can even make this work here. Boy, do I miss anarchy. Come on, dude. You kidding? Are you kidding me, Mike? Let's pull it way past. Put the road in, and then we could just place it back to where it needs to go. It's actually not too bad. I think I'm okay with that. I know it's not straight. Now we can decorate this. I like that. It's a very prominent feature there. We could even put the arch here if we wanted. This thing. Could do that. I don't know. This. Do I like this? I don't know if I like it. It's just a city arch. Does it make sense there? It will attract people. I don't know. I guess I'm okay with it. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Can't stand it. Let's beautify around the courthouse here. What else might you have around the courthouse? Not the stock exchange. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you would have that. A theater? I feel like that might be a thing. I can't go nuts here. Oops. Don't like that. It doesn't want to go anywhere in there. I could put it there, but I don't want to. This stuff, all this is just way too large. Way too large. Government offices kind of makes sense. But I have such an odd space here. Very odd space with this stuff behind it like that. Dog park makes no sense right there. I'll tell you what. Let me just give me some paths here. Let's just put some paths in. Okay, that needs to... That's very weird. Let's connect... I know I can't fit that there, but if I do this... Well, that's not even what I wanted. What we can do here... I'm gonna change this, but let's move that back a little, or I'll still be walking literally in the road there. I want to tie in from this side. Turn everything off here. Give me the freeform tool. And then we'll put some trees around this area here. I think I want to connect here as well for people. Don't mind that. Let's do some decorating here. I do like these trees. I do like them. I hate what I've done. Okay, got roughly the same size. Not really. Close enough. Let's put some bushes in here. So I think we have to pick the small. I'm so disappointed that in the base vanilla game, it's really just this bush. There's not really much more. It's a lot of content creator stuff. But I want to beautify this bit here. Do I like what I've done there? I don't think I like this. I like these trees, but I don't think they fit here. I like these maples much more. What are these? Oh, these are cool too. I do like these. These actually provide like a little shade type of deal. But this also acts like a kind of like a barrier, a border. Like I can see doing this with these trees here. Yeah, I kind of like that, man. Right? Like make a park out of it. A place to eat. You could do a lot more here. Just leave that for right now. Looks like the offices took okay. It's just a couple of them. They need 2 well-educated people. It's an organic food market. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Not sure what you're talking about there. Cafeteria. Gymnasium. We need a gymnasium. Would that be here? Let's put the gymnasium here across. Actually, I don't want it there because maybe. Well, I'm going to add more of these. The dormitories. That's the plan. Let's put this. Oh, I can't actually get out there. Let's put it. I don't actually really like the way that it looks too much. Got the study hall. Got groundskeeping. The library. This is a kind of a cool building. Let's put this across the street. That makes sense to me. I do want to grab this path and mimic over here if we can. See if I can get away with this. My God. Ooh. Is everything off? No, turn everything off, please. That way I don't have to worry about you snapping. Okay. Let's grab that. Take it right to the end there. Oh. I just noticed we can get one more tree if I... That way that matches up. I didn't realize that before. All right. This... Not quite centered. And it can come back a little bit. Actually, it can't. It breaks. All right. I like that. Beautiful. I can't believe we've not gotten another star yet here. We're unrecognized. This is kind of a money pit right now. Hopefully we'll be okay there. Yeah, I know. It's kind of unusual, like, layout here, and I kind of dig it. I usually have a pretty generic looking grid like this. I like breaking it up like that. 45 minutes in here. Another thing I can do here is make this IT clusters, which I kind of like the idea of that. The IT cluster generates 30% more tax revenue. what did I just paint? I guess I haven't set it yet. There we go. Now it's an IT cluster. Cozy Hills makes... Oh, are they all going to despawn? Fuck. They are. That's okay. Cozy Hills makes no sense. I think that's because I laid it in as a generic thing. Tech corner. That doesn't make any sense either. So these will be much larger. Let's do that. Kind of like that vibe behind the city hall here. No ranking up here. It doesn't look like with these. They're just max level right off the bat. So they don't want educated or even educated people. Not good enough. Be well educated or highly educated before you even think about walking past this shit. Mm-hmm. It's a commercial building. I'm kind of sick of looking at you, so just goodbye, I guess. Goodbye. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Not seen any issues here. And I think it's because I haven't completely massively overbuilt the area. Are we turning a profit in our industrial areas? Well, I don't see the expense. Here. So this shows my expenses. We are, oh, we're making money. We're turning a profit there. Good. I don't have a loan, do I? I do. Let's pay the loan. Pay that off. I don't need to be spending $450 a week paying that back. Just get rid of that. Be debt free there. How are we doing? Should be good to go power wise. Electricity, at least some sewage treatment here soonish. Sooner than later. Let's be a little proactive here. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Got to tie him together. And that'll come online, and we're good to go in sewage treatment for the foreseeable future. I think I've got enough trees painted in here. Just make sure that we do. Just spam them in there like that. No, I don't know if it's quite necessary if we have these, but we need to keep it a nice lush area. Look at my ground resources here. Yeah, nice and green. That's what we want. Nice and green. All right, well, I guess we can wrap it on up. Do I like this? Ooh, boy. It's unfortunate that we got, well, actually looks like these might be together, but I don't always like when you get the same building side by side like that. I could get rid of them because some of these that are max level, as you can see, they're much... I kind of like the size of these. Oh, here's our report. Okay. Gain plus 12 students. That's not a lot. Plus 80. It says students used the campus flower beds as resource for crafting bedazzling laurel wreaths to complete their togas. Over 9,000 white bed sheets were appropriated by students for this year's toga parties. Is this just something that happens in colleges? Toga parties? I mean, I've seen the movie Animal House, but I didn't think that was still a thing that happened. I have no idea. I think what I'm going to do here is bring this around. It makes a little more sense. At least a little bit here. I'm going to unzone here. And we will move this out. Let's extend this. You can zone over top of something that's not finished going away. When it goes away, it'll automatically spawn in as something we need, or something that matches, if that makes any sense. Let's do this, and we're going to do that as well. There we are. Maybe that'll balance this a little bit more. All right. I think that's going to do it. 1 second.